Good morning, everybody. Absolute bloody stunner here in good old Eastern Southland. Check that out, would you? But it is cold to the extent where, yeah, I got some tights on. That's right, men in tights. Anyway, these girls this morning, big job. About, just shy of 900 there. We're going to take them in. We're going to give them their Allocating drench, injectable drench, their 5-in-1 vaccine for the lambs, and spread them out and get them ready for lambing. Girls moving quite nicely this morning actually. Nice bit of a frost I guess, but yeah, I was a bit worried about how they'd moved to the yards. It's not a massive walk, but it's big enough. Yeah. Beautiful sky there, isn't it? Told you there was a frost. Pearl! Hasn't done a lot of work all winter and she's, Pearl! Rather excited to be back out. Out! Out! Pearl, out! We'll just try and get about half them in, maybe just a wee few more, and do the rest later on, I think. Well, go, Pearl! Right, so machine's all good to go. It's not the most fun job this, but gets her done. And the beauty of it is when we're finished, they are drenched, vaccinated, condition scored and drafted. Come on, girl. So all we're doing here is looking for these ones with an extra yellow tag in their ear, which terminal ewes. There's not many of them here because most of them are in that early mob or in that light mob that we did with the triplets. So yeah, we just don't want them in with the maternals, parentals, whatever they are at tailing time though, because we don't want them earmarked as replacements or as possible replacements. They've got polled horses in them as well. This old girl coming down here, we might, yeah, she'll get put in the paddock on her own, well, with a few other lighter girls. Not many yellow taggers there anyway. So, apparently didn't work. Did for the first two mobs, smaller mobs. First one was only like 180, second one was 300 and something, but yeah, they were big ewes for the most part. Put these twins in, which are a bit lighter. I don't know what. That's sort of what I'm thinking caused it, but yeah, oh, look at that, get rid of that. There we go. I just wasn't confident putting the needle in that it was going the whole way in, and one of these is a vaccine, very important, because it's going to their colostrum for their lambs. The other one's a drench, more so important that they get the right dose. Worst thing you can do with drench is give them like an 80 or 90% dose. We do not want to be doing that, so yeah. Pulled the pin on that and did it the old-fashioned way. Sarah had one dose, I had the other. Go up one race, down the other. Yeah, switch over. It's painful, but it works, and it's now done. Anyway, we've got 420 out that way, and then we've got 145 here for one paddock. So we're just going to let them go through the double gates, shut them, count another 145 I think it is out, and then another 145, and there shouldn't be too many left after that. Oh, there's those girls going to their paddock. There's 140 I think in that mob. Yeah, we'll go down here. Man, things are looking good at the moment. So there's that first lot we let out. There's 145 I think there. I'm going to probably thin these out a wee bit. Spread them out a little bit thick, and then make sure that you've got enough paddocks for everything. And then, yeah, then you can sort of go around and take 4 or 5 out of here and 4 or 5 out of there and put them back over there. And yeah, we've got one 4.5 hectare paddock that I've only got 20 sheep for. So yeah, we'll take a few out of these I think and make that up to 40 or 45. It's a steep south facing paddock, doesn't get a lot of sun, but it's quite young, so it should grow quite well. So see how it balances out. Terminal's far enough for the night. They're going to go just over that brow. There's a gate up there that's not open yet, but yeah, day's getting on. So still got a couple of mobs to sort out. I think we'll call it quits there for these girls. One open gate that I'd forgotten about, and it's cost me about 45 minutes, but is what it is. Dog's enjoying a bit of work. So, what a ripper of a bloody day, eh? Oh, girls are around the fence. They're heading over the hill. That's not the top of it you can see there, unfortunately, but yeah. And there they go. There's 27 hectares I suppose up here for 300 ewes and 3 paddocks for the next 35-40 days. Not what we want to see on a Wednesday morning. Let's see how this goes. Up we go, girl. Up we go. Up we go. Up we go. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Alright, let's get out of here. Go on, girl. Back to your lamb. Back to your lamb. He's a nice lammy. There you go. I know she wants it because she just gave her little bleak and she hasn't run down the hill at 100 miles an hour. Come on, girl. What about you, wee lammy? We might just leave this situation for a couple of minutes and have a look from the top of the hill. Come back if we need to. There we go. Happily reunited. I think... No, she's got a blue dot in her back, so she's a single. So that's her only lamb, so that's alright. Well, there goes the hog that shifted. They've come off the buffer zone way down there. These girls here, the singles, still got plenty of feed left here. They've got feed left on breaks from days ago. They're ready to come off though. Girls are going to come off tomorrow. Still got all this to eat. Yeah, come off tomorrow, get their vaccine. These girls don't get a drench. They just get the vaccine, and yeah, we'll got to draft them into 3 different groups. We probably won't condition school them because I haven't got enough paddocks. They've only got 3 or 4 paddocks to go in. So if I were to condition school them in each group, what are the groups? 2 terminals and parentals. I'd need 6 paddocks, so that's not going to happen. But yeah, but no, they're looking happy. They'll be right there for 3 or 4 days, and yeah, they'll probably come over to this side afterwards just to keep them away from the creek. But as you can see, there's a fence around there. They're fenced out with creek. So this is that mob that I hunted up over the top of the Swedes last night, just there, and they all went up to the top paddock, got a good feed. So slim, yeah, left them up there for the night. So I think I've got 90 here. I'm just going to count them through this gate and double check. I'm going to have to stop recording though because I can't. Come on, girls. That's 40. Come on, girls. Come on. 82 I'll make that, and there's still a wee few more there, so yeah, Slim. No, Slim. Slim. Yeah, Slim. He needs a whistle. There we go, Slim. Just need 8 of them. 9. Sure, 91 in there won't matter. I'll be happy. Got a big hill. Gonna put some nitrogen on in there. Nitrogen and sulphur. And yeah, plenty of feed on the other side of it. She's a wee bit bare on this side, but they should be pretty happy. So now I'm just going to get 60 into this paddock. 2, 4, 6, 14 there. So I made that 46. Yeah, just got to wait for them to find the gate now. And that'll have 60 there, 90 there, and 150 in this paddock. Another bloody stunning morning this morning. Bloody awesome. They call Montana big sky country, eh? Should probably carry that on right around for you. So Antarctica's sort of just over there. Wee way away. Awesome. Here, Slim. Sit. 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 Sit down, Slim. Always got an arrogant streak in him, that dog. Goes alright, but he's getting a bit old, and I think he's actually... Pearl, you're not helping. She's looking good. Look at Pearl. Put on a bit of weight over winter, which is good. Yeah, I think Slim's starting to lose his eyesight a wee bit. Pearl! You're a mutt. Quiet. Hey, what'll I go, Pearl? Quiet. Yeah, Slim. Yeah, Slim. Well, that's good. Girls are going to go find that gateway straight away. We got a bit of cultivation done last night too. Got rained off about 10:30. But yeah, good to get onto that. Well, I'll be honest. This was not meant to happen. Really was not meant to happen. But it did. It's a bit of a bloody mess around here. Got to get this cleaned up. But, a couple of trees taken out of there, and then the big stumps. And this is the mess that's been left. But you got to wait for it to be dry enough, because the old dump truck behind me's yeah, not too good in the wet. A few of the Romney singles. There's 45-ish there. Got this bank. It's huge. Goes right around the other side, almost does a full circle and comes back. Yeah, Romney singles we don't really need to keep much of an eye on. We'll have a look at them just from here and from up there. But yeah, they should be pretty good. So they can lamb away there. They'll get fed pretty well, and there'll be a few others join them along the way once they've lambed. Just to keep on top of feeding here. We sort of like to keep the feed down on this bank, because if it gets long and rough, that green and yellow shit there starts growing. And previous generation had done a pretty good job on this farm of keeping that stuff at bay, and I need to try and keep that up. So yeah, keep on top of that, and they'll eat the little shoots when it comes through. And yeah, stops us having to spray heaps of gorse. These girls here are the particularly light twins, yeah, maternal twins. They've got Romney lambs in them that we pulled out. When did they get pulled out? Oh, they got pulled out in March, they got pulled out in May, and got pulled out again at scanning. But yeah, they're the ones that have been fed with the triplet ewes, so they had a few sheep nuts, picking away at a bit of that. And yeah, I'd say we've succeeded. They're not brilliant looking ewes, but they're not bad. So they're going to go join up with the last 20 mixed stage ewes that don't have a paddock up there, and go to that next paddock just there, just below the trees. It's not quite big enough for them, but as feed gets a bit tight, we'll just shuffle stuff around a wee bit and make sure everything stays fed. It's quite a nice feeling when you get to this time of year and just got the sheep spread out over the farm. They tend to stay in their little mobs for a wee while yet. Once a wee bit of lambing starts happening, they spread out nice and evenly over the whole paddock. But yeah, and here's some more of it. That's our boundary just under the hill there. Runs down there, then runs down, sort of just out of sight. Where are we? Back up there, along. Oops. Anyway, you get the idea. So it's the early lambers over there, chugging away quite nicely. There's that paddock I was ripping up last night. It's looking pretty good too. Should blow to bits pretty well tonight. There's just a wee bit left to go. But yeah, got rained off a wee bit last night. So anyway guys, got a newborn set of twins just right there. Up and looking quite happy. I think we might end this video here though, because yeah, it's already going to be long. We see the triplets up there too. And yeah, I'm going to have to delete a heap of footage as it is. But anyway, so anyway guys, hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the content. It's been climbing really steadily recently. It's been good. Anyway, yeah, tonight I'll be going over there. Whoops, where are we? Over there in a tractor, finishing ripping that up. Whoops, get that sun out of there. Tomorrow, we've still got the two to spread out the day after tomorrow. But tomorrow we will get a whole lot of fertiliser on. A lot of these paddocks, not these ones here where the earlies are lambing, but a lot of the other ones, they're just, tucker's not bad. The stocking rate's pretty heavy. We don't know what's around the corner weather-wise. And I've got 10 tonne of sulphate of ammonia fertiliser sitting in the bin. So I may as well put it on, eh? Anyway, good on you.